And welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be teaching you why things are seen. In today's video we're going to be using the new acronym, so this is the most up-to-date reasons why things are seen. Okay, let's get into it. First of all, by the end of today's lesson you will be able to understand why objects are seen, identify factors that increase visibility in a field environment, and know how to avoid being seen by the enemy through camouflage and concealment. Let's meet the acronym. Here it is, SST-SSM. If you want to write this down on a piece of paper or in a notebook, feel free to do so. The first S stands for shape, and that is normally the shape of a human body, because as an enemy it's quite easy to distinguish the shape of a human body and know that is who you need to eliminate. Next is silhouette. A silhouette is when a bright light, like the sun, backlights an object such as a human body, and it's really easy for the enemy to see. The next is texture. Things in nature aren't really smooth, they're very rough and rugged, and so it's very easy to distinguish something like uniform, because that's quite smooth compared to a bush, and so it's very easy to see to see an enemy if you're spotting them because they have smooth clothing on. Next is shadow. This is quite self-explanatory, just the outline, the shadow of a human body. The next is spacing. If you're all bunched up, it's very easy for an enemy to see, so big spaces between people, that makes it less likely to be seen. And the next is movement, so that's the most likely sort of movement, because it's really easy to see things if they just dart forward. If you move slowly, it's very difficult to see. So we can break up our shape by using cam cream, which breaks up the shape of standout features on our face, and use foliage such as sticks and leaves to break up our shape. Silhouette. We can avoid being seen by our silhouette by avoiding or staying low when being silhouetted by a backlight. Use foliage such as sticks and leaves to break up shape, so if you are silhouetted the shape is harder to distinguish. Texture. We can reduce being seen by texture by using cam cream to break up the texture of our skin, or use foliage such as sticks and leaves to break up the smooth texture of our uniform. We can reduce being seen by our shadow by staying out of direct sunlight, stay in the shadows of other things, for example buildings, and use foliage such as sticks and leaves to break up the shadow and make it look less human-like. Spacing. We can reduce being seen by our spacing by increasing the spacing between each member of the section, which means that the section is less bunched up and harder to see. So instead of being really bunched up like this image below, spreading out, and you can see it's very difficult to see each member of the section. Next is movement. We can reduce being seen because of our movement by moving slowly and avoiding sudden movement, and staying low when moving. For example, leopard crawl. Has anyone got any questions? Well, I've got some for you. If you'd like to get out a piece of paper or a notebook, you can answer these in your notebook. If you need a little bit of extra time to answer them, feel free to pause the video. First of all, why are things seen? Remember to use the acronym SST-SSM. Well, it's shape, silhouette, texture, shadow, spacing, and movement. How can we avoid being seen because of our shape? You can use cam cream to break up the shape of our face, or use foliage such as sticks and leaves to break up shape. How can we avoid being seen because of our shadow? Stay out of direct sunlight, stay in the shadows of other things, use foliage such as sticks and leaves to break up the shadow and make it look less human-like. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so I can put more videos out like this, and remember to put in the comments what you would like me to do in the next video. Thank you.